something remarkably different. The Ouse Washers Molly dancers, dancing traditional Molly from East Anglia, are going to do a dance which starts with a story. If you have any children in the audience now, I suggest you cover their ears and their eyes, for this is pretty scary.
I thought something was missing.
It's all right, it comes from East Anglia, don't worry.
Oh, boo! We do story dances, and this is called Black Sheet, and it's about an evil person called Johnny O'Rourke, who was an Irishman on the run from Cromwell and his soldiers. He had a mate with him, and his mate always called him Johnny O'Rourkus because he was a bad lad. And they did an evil and dastardly deed. They actually murdered the landlord and landlady at the ship at Brandon Creek. Well, apparently the beer wasn't very good, but I mean, you know. And they murdered them in circumstances most foul. Boo! And they ran across the fens, and they were pursued by their pursuers who pursued them. Hey! Until they were finally caught. And they said, because he killed Dutch people, we're going to execute him and his mate in the Dutch manner. And the Dutch manner is this. By the side of the pub there was a stream. And over the stream they put a large wooden beam. And from this beam hung two nooses swaying in the wind. And at high tide they placed a boat under the nooses. And in it stood Johnny O'Rourke and his mate. And as the tide went down, I think you can guess the rest. Video nasty stuff for the afternoon, I love it. So, the reason why it's called Black Sheet, because this is a true story, is that the family of Johnny O'Rourke, every time they passed the pub, would place a large black sheet over the hedge of the pub, to signify this evil deed. And on the black sheet was a white noose. I mean, he was known as the Black Sheet of the family, so I mean, you know. Terrible stuff. This is Black Sheet. Thank you. There's a plague on. There's some people hanging around waiting to go to hell. Oh, look, Johnny and Rourke and his mate. We need some volunteers to take these people to hell, please. Off they go. Me, I'm going to the pub, which is heaven for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Ouse washers, Molly dancers.